school. If you're thinking right now, wow, Miss Wish, you look really tired compared to yesterday. That's because I just washed my face and I'm not wearing any makeup, so I probably do look really tired. But you all are worth it because today is one of the most important days of the year, if not the most important day of the year. Because today we're building the foundation of our classroom environment and how we treat one another. I'm going to be using a visual example, a kinesthetic example, and an auditory example to explain my point. What actually inspired me to make this video tonight was when I was taking off my makeup from the day. It made me realize that in the 5 years that I had been teaching, I never showed up to school without makeup on my face. So here I am in front of you being completely vulnerable. I have absolutely zero makeup on, which makes me super uncomfortable because like every other human being, I also have insecurities. I want you to relate the vulnerable and uncomfortable feelings that I have right now in front of you wearing no makeup to the uncomfortable and vulnerable feelings you have when you make mistakes in front of your peers in class. I also want to visually relate our teamwork and class environment with a picture of these two sandcastles. Looking at these two sandcastles, which one do you think took more communication as teammates, more work, more effort, more planning, and more patience from each team member? Probably the one on the left. The social contract that we build today in class is going to help us build a sandcastle just like the one on the left. Strong with a sturdy foundation. As a class, we can do it. I have 100% full confidence that every single one of my classes can metaphorically create a sandcastle just like the one on the left. Tall, strong, and with a solid foundation. Two key characteristics that we all have to have in this classroom, including me as your teacher or any other teacher in this room, are patience and willingness to make mistakes in front of one another. Making mistakes is scientifically how we learn best, which is why it is so important for us to decide how we're going to treat each other so that we all feel comfortable making mistakes in front of one another. Does that make sense? It's going like full circle of like needing to make mistakes and feeling comfortable making mistakes. Now for you kinesthetic and auditory learners, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to picture yourself standing in front of the dry erase board trying to solve a problem. Who are you going to feel more comfortable solving that math problem in front of? Your teacher or 30 of your classroom peers? Probably your teacher. That's because hopefully your teacher makes you feel comfortable to make mistakes in class. The good news though is that with a strong, solid social contract, we can create that environment so that we all feel comfortable to make mistakes, which is how we're going to learn. And that's why I'm so excited about today. Today sets the tone for the rest of the year of how we're going to treat one another. And today we're laying the foundation of our sandcastle. Let's build this kind of sandcastle. Take the example of me teaching myself how to play the ukulele. I was not good when I started. Trust me, I knew absolutely zero chords. I made a lot of mistakes, but now I know that this is C, and this is G, and F, and A minor, E minor. I could go on. D, E7. I forgot what this one's called. I want you to feel by at the end of 7th grade, you can confidently walk out of our classroom and say, hey, I made a mistake today, but it's okay because I learned from it. You literally cannot lose from making a mistake in the classroom. I'll leave you with these wise words from Nelson Mandela. I never lose. Either I win or I learn. Ain't that the truth? We're now going to answer these 4 questions as a class and come up with words that we think represent the answers to these questions. The first question is, how do you want to be treated by me, the teacher, or any other teacher in this room? The second question is, how do you want to be treated by each other? The third question is, how do you think the teacher in the room wants to be treated by the students? And the fourth question is, how do you want to treat each other when there's conflict? I can't wait to see what we decide on as a class, and I hope you have a fantastic day 2 of school. See you in the classroom.